Since it is a Cree word, gamskeno, or giskinahamagyo, this word actually means to educate or education or just learning. And I really like incorporating a lot of my Cree teachings, my Cree knowledge into the program.
For me, the work with Kemskeno and the Science Ambassador program is incredibly meaningful on multiple levels.
It's been a really wonderful learning experience and just a really fun opportunity to be a part of.
Well, I was never much of a public speaker before I started Kemskeno. It's definitely something that you kind of have to jump straight into.
I really love it just to see the kids grasp the science and be amazed at the natural world. It's really rewarding.
Some of the kids say it teaches me science in a practical way. It makes science fun. The energy it brings into the classroom and how it affects not just the kids, but the teachers in the classrooms.
This program has been so powerful for me to connect with other people across different disciplines and apply my own scientific knowledge and really feeling like I am a part of something.
It is a really meaningful experience for me to work alongside Erica and represent the Museum of Natural Sciences as I reach out to individuals as well as create content for the museum's website. My working at the museum has opened my eyes a little bit in terms of what I can be doing better as an ally in terms of including content and how to include content.
As an Indigenous woman, representation is one of the most important things to me. When I was a student, I didn't often see people who looked like me or Indigenous people within roles in science.
I find that there's a lot of underrepresentation in the sciences as a whole, and so me being an Indigenous woman in sciences, I feel like is very meaningful.
I think one of my favorite parts of working with the Science Ambassador program is when students will come up to me after a session and get extremely excited about university, asking what steps next to take.
The meaning of this program is something that it's difficult to explain because it's, for me, really something that you feel and you experience when you're in it. And those moments when the students kind of all exclaim, wow, or we're going through different pieces of learning Cree language or acknowledging things about protocol. And those are things that are like a lived experience that I will take with me beyond the program and into work that I'm doing for the rest of my life.
So how it affects us as instructors, bonding with these kids and seeing how much we've affected their lives through this program and how much we've encouraged them to want to take up careers in science.
As an elementary school student myself, we'd have people come in with to teach science using different methods, and these tangible, hands-on, out-of-the-book experiences really made me latch on to science in the first place. So it's cool to be able to pass that on now to today's kids.
I'm in my third year of university now, but I was really intimidated as a child and growing up. I think I would never be, accepted or successful in those institutions. And over the course of these 2 years, I think I've developed a lot of confidence. And growing up, those kind of role models weren't around for me to exist. So it's really meaningful to possibly be that for younger generations.
Science was a big part of my life. I really loved science as a little girl growing up. And it was always my favorite subject. And I feel like representation is very important.
I myself have been trying to reclaim my language as a Cree and Michif person, and by me reclaiming this, I'm also able to pass it on to some of those students who may not have those opportunities.
One of the best examples of student first that I have come across in my university career. I feel that my individuality is celebrated and encouraged, and it's really refreshing to be working in an academic realm that also celebrates my artistry and my opinions and my voice, and I feel like we really know each other in the program.
I've gained a diverse set of skills that I originally never thought I would have in terms of programming, in terms of writing up content that can be shared. I love it. I love being able to help educate the children of tomorrow and the people of today.
Seeing how much I've grown since I started this experience, I really appreciate the impact it's had on my self-worth.
Being very reciprocal and very beneficial in mutual ways.
We have participated in culture camps where we learned a lot of that traditional land-based knowledge. So giving this opportunity to science ambassadors who often don't have the ability to go hunting or trapping or to learn how to pick medicines, the Science Ambassador program allows us to bridge these connections.
I've definitely learned a lot about myself and lots of job skills, like, you know, what it means to be a part of a team, like to work together and to communicate with each other so that we can create a positive learning experience for students.
It's a really fruitful position. It's a fantastic place to work. The people that I work with are always so helpful and straightforward and interesting.
I'm given practical experiences to be inside classrooms this year virtually and to learn classroom management and leadership skills.
Since taking on the role of virtual content creation, I have gained that self-confidence to reach out to people for even the littlest of questions or asks.
We definitely work with people of many different backgrounds, many different STEM fields or educational fields, and I think it's important that we learn how to work together and learn from each other.
One of the absolute highlights is the fact that there's so much from this program that I feel that I will take with me even after I graduate. I will take elements of the cultural teachings, I will take friendships, I will take in-classroom hands-on learning experiences for myself as a teacher, and it's really an honor to get to work in a program like that.
You're just changing the lives and improving the lives of thousands and thousands of kids here in Saskatoon and Saskatchewan as a whole.
Everything that we do with Camp Scanal is trying to help others, trying to make this world a better place.
When the programs are ending are the most saddening period for us as instructors and also for the kids, because we just don't want it to end. Nobody wants it to end because of the energy and the fun and the learning.
This is my favorite job I've ever had. It is, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could do this job forever. It's so fun.